First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. It's the Yankees and the Indians. Next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting first, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 1 for 10. 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in now, Oscar Mercado. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And Yuha.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman.
Mike.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ahí.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball that time.
Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. Now 1-0 Yanks. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball upstairs.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on.
3
chopper to short. Torres scoops it up. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. Shane Bieber only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.